Hello and welcome back to another video. This is a Sears. I'm gonna focus. Focus. There we go. Maybe it's on the inside. It's Taiwan. It's an old Sears pocket AM/FM transistor radio, and I forgot I had this. I was going through my drawers the other day, and I found this and this, and went, oh yeah, these things. These things are stored. This thing sounds distorted for some reason. This one isn't. And yep, Sears. I think silicon. And oh man, it just. Actually, I think, yep. Man, it just snaps together beautifully, man. Just amazing. And so if I grab something like this pen, I'll do the pen. See, we have, first off, ignore that, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, might be a 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe there's 9. 9, 10 transistors. And, probably stacked IF. But, here's the AM oscillator. Here's the first AM, IF. And here's, the, AM, detector coil. It's a 1 IF set. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, it's kind of nice to have in the collection, just like how I absolutely destroyed that destroyed the focus, just like how I absolutely destroyed that variable resistor. Oh my god, this phone is being a bitch. Focus. Well, as you can't see, I went closer for it to be easier for it, but no. Here we go. I melted that tab and had to tack that onto the middle thing. And something else is that this whole. So these radios they use 9-volt batteries, okay, and this Samsung's really riding the short bus tonight on the when it comes to recording video, isn't it? Yeah, probably more my fault not really being used to it. And so these things take 9-volt batteries, and guess what happened to the connector on this? Yep, the wire snapped off. Meanwhile, we have a thing that's still not. Oh, for fuck's sake! Autofocus is on, and it's still being a. Maybe this is the whole thing with iPhone cameras, Android cameras being considered mediocre and crap in the by the Apple fanboys, because I mean, this is a fairly nice phone, albeit somewhat budget one, being an A6, and yet it's pulling weird shenanigans with the focus. Okay, yes. So I need to first figure out how to use this phone, how to record on this phone, and second, that's not connected. It's always kind of annoying clipping onto a 9-volt battery, isn't it? Come on. It's kind of difficult with only one hand, isn't it? Too. The broken, horribly bent clip lead. Stop it. Okay, good. So this is 1 IF. This is 2 IF. Don't know about that. That thing's 3 IF. Has 3 IF stages in it. And both that and the Panasonic, they both kick ass. It's also 2 IF, I believe. The Panasonic's a really nice radio. Hang on. AM. And yeah, I had to recap this thing. Oh, guys. Isn't that brother stare guy?
You'll survive in a den full of hungry lions. You've been listening to the international broadcast, and this is the voice of the last day prophet of God. Our mailing address for your correspondence, your letter support, the Overcomer, Post Office Box 691, Walterboro, South Carolina.
Yeah, I have some feedback for you. Stop being sex pests, you fucking... You know, apparently that station used to be, something else, like Radio Disney or something. Can we get... Oh, there's the Western media going at it again. So yeah, that's WKHB, and yeah, it's no contest. This thing's deaf. And of course that and that, they just fucking smash it. So what about FM? Okay, so that's AM. What about FM? Well, I just mess with this. Well, FM, it's okay, I guess. What the hell is that noise? Is it that? Have that plugged in? Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be there? What's that? This'll be the day. Yes, it is. Okay, I just thought maybe the alignment on the Sears pocket radios somehow went weird for some reason. I wanted a second opinion on that. Yeah, what else is it saying? Oh, for some reason lying it like that works better. I don't know why. I change it before the copyright mafia. Is that weak station I have? WZUM. And yeah, it's I'm gonna be honest, this thing's cheap and nasty. It's not very good. Just like how this broken clip lead is not very good. Or Landlords. Landlords are also not very good. Death to Landlords. And capitalism. You know what? Fuck it. Death to everything. Okay, not really. On the last part. Yeah. Recapping this was fairly simple. Thankfully there was no caps over here, capacitors over here where there's the dial thing setups is located. Nice thing about radios like this is that like this Radio Shack one is that it's there's no dial cord, so yeah. This case is kind of nasty. You can see how well, you can't really see because the damn phone is but like this case is, I'll give it this, it's not that horrible cheap brittle plastic, which I believe is nylon, that just shatters like glass. This thing has possibly taken actually, now that I think about it, if this was dropped, it would have caused the phone to go out of focus again, and it would have had more marks and scuff marks on it, on there. So yeah, maybe these chips out of the case were for someone, or from someone trying to pry back open. Because yeah, this isn't the I mean, it doesn't help when the wires are in the way, but this isn't the nicest of radios. I mean, it works. I'll give it that. Even with when it still had all those old nasty capacitors in it, which actually wasn't all that bad, actually. I mean, they were kind of doing that weird thing where they would tie ESR and kind of creeping up in capacitance. But they weren't open or anything. And yeah, there we go. Focus. So yeah, Chinese special. Well, I guess technically, Loser Island special. The Chinese Civil War still rages on.